Hello Papercrafters, welcome to another Design with Jo video. I'm Joanne Rogers, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Alberta, Canada, and I've been designing with you in mind since 1999. Today I want to share the third in my series with the Stamparatus. So the Stamparatus is Stampin' Up! Stamp Positioner tool, and it's got all kinds of fantastic features, and I've had 2 videos so far. Showed you a little bit about how to do multiple stamping pretty easily and how to do 2-step stamping so that you get perfect placement. So if you haven't checked out those videos yet, go ahead and do so. There's the links down below. So today I want to show you how you can do hinge stamping. One of the great things about Stampin' Up! With these plates and with these hinges is that we can create repetitive stamping and it's perfectly aligned. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to put in my plates so they just snap into place. There we go, on the top and the bottom. And we're going to work with the Woodward set. So the Woodward set is one that was carried over into the 2018-19 catalog. I have to say it's one that I haven't used very much, but I really do like it. And it coordinates with the wooden crate framelit. So we're going to work with the star, and we're also going to do a hello friend. So we'll take those out of there. It's got some other neat images in here. It's got the heart, and these are, I don't know if you can tell from through the video, but these almost look like they're a little bit distressed. So it gives that old-fashioned kind of farm fresh fruit idea from the farmer's market. So it's a great one. So because we're using a stamp that has foam on it already, we do not need to use the foam that comes with the Stamparatus. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm also not going to use my magnets today. So with other ones, especially with my photopolymer stamps, they stick really, they're quite sticky with the white paper, with any kind of paper actually. But today with these ones, they're not really sticky. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my star upside down. And I'm going to put it up near the top. And I'm going to put it so that I want one of the star points facing this way. Okay, and then I'm just going to pick it up with my plate. And you can see that it didn't actually pick up the paper, which is great. So we're going to use Pineapple Punch. This is one of our new in color for this coming year. And so to open it up, you just pull up and then you're going to push it into place. And you can see that it's got the yellow little inset there, so I can tell that that's the Pineapple Punch. So we're going to use it upside down. We're going to ink up that star. And we're going to stamp it. Okay, and I've got perfect placement there. Next, I'm going to lift up one and go down one hinge. And that's really easy to do. It's not hard to actually pull that up. And I'm going to stamp. And you can see that it is perfectly placed and aligned with that one. Next one, I need to take it out and go down one hinge. And I'm going to do the same thing, try and get myself into a routine where I move the hinge, ink it up, stamp, move the hinge, ink it up, and stamp. So to clean this off, I have an absorber, and this is actually a clean one. So it's one that what you do is just rinse it under the tap, under water, and then it's great for getting the ink off here, and it sort of sticks right to the absorber, and it is a great way. You will maybe get a little bit of ink on your fingers, but now it's cleaned off, I can take that off. I always clean it on my Stamparatus. So now we're going to go for our Hello Friend. And I want my hello friend to go down here. So I'm going to take my other plate. Now I could still use that plate if I wanted, but I'm going to take this one. And I'll pull that down a little bit. Go for my memento pad. And I'm going to ink that up and stamp right over top of my star. So I've got perfect placement for my hello friend over top of my stars. So I will just clean up my hello friend as well, pull those off. Take your plates out of your Stamparatus when you're storing it. And you're done with that. We're done with that. Put that aside. And now we'll finish off the rest of the card. Okay, so to finish off the rest of the card, I'm going to give you the measurements that we have. So Whisper White, this piece is 2 by 5.5. we have a piece of basic black that is 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. The pineapple punch is 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then we have a piece of basic black that is 11 by 4 1/4. And you can probably see on there that I've actually used the little stars here, and I've randomly stamped them over the black, and then I've embossed them. So I've stamped it with Versamark and then embossed with clear embossing powder. And it's just so that we have a little bit of texture, something different going on there. So I'm just going to adhere these all together. The white on top of the black, and there will be no border at the top or the bottom. It'll just be on the side. And then I'm going to adhere the black onto the pineapple punch. And then I'm going to adhere everything down onto my black card. And then the last thing I'm going to do, so I've taken a little bit of our the black mini sequins, and a piece of the really cute 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch rather, grosgrain ribbon, and that's in the pineapple punch. And I've put, first of all, the mini sequins onto a glue dot, and then I've put separately the yellow, the pineapple punch, onto a glue dot and put it on top of the sequins, so that I can just place it over here. And I've got a little fun, let me just play with that a little bit. There we go. Got just a little fun embellishment going on off the top. So I'll just fold that because I've scored it. And there's our card. So I'm just going to show you 2 other cards that I created. This one is also in the pineapple punch and the black. So instead of just punching the yellow this time, I did yellow, 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 and then went up a hinge and I inked it with the memento. I cleaned it and then inked it, and then went up 2 hinges and inked it again with the memento and did it in black. So a little different view for you. And then I also used the hearts, and I created a thank you card. So I just stamped the hearts using the hinge technique as well. And you can see it gives you perfect placement and alignment. And it is one of the quickest and easiest ways to get that, so you don't have to eyeball it yourself. So I hope you like this project. If you do, please like it below and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you live in Canada and you don't yet have a Stampin' Up! Demo, I would love to be your gal. Also, check out my blog at www.designwithjo.ca. I post regularly, and I would love to have you join in. Thanks very much, and have a great day.